Hey, A-Teamers, it's Aaron. We are out here. It is the 31st of March, not 21st, 31st of March, and it's about 2 weeks-ish, 2.5 weeks, actually about 11 days or something like that, until the opening morning of turkey season here in Kansas, bow season opening. So Andy and I are going to try to get out here on this farm that I get to hunt. I run some cameras here for some guys and kind of tend the land for the landowner. And he's nice enough to let me come out here and hunt about every year for some turkeys. I mean, it's just loaded. Most of the time during deer season, if you're sitting here, you can count a flock of, it's not uncommon to see 150 turkeys in a flock. So there's birds here. The past 2 years, I've gotten a bird on opening morning here. 2 or 3 years ago, brought a buddy down here and he shot his first turkey ever, and it happened to be a double. He got 2 birds with 1 shot, just actually right over there about a couple hundred yards on the other side of the field. But then last year I ended up shooting 1, just came out of the corner down here. Easy hunt, about 5 minutes. My turkey hunt's been pretty easy the past couple of years. Hopefully it stays that way. I've hunted turkeys long enough to know that it's not going to be the case most of the time. So today I'm going to put up some footage of me putting the blind in, getting it all set up, maybe some time-lapse footage, and my hope is here in a couple of weeks when we bring our bows out here, we got some toms walking through here, some easy money. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the blind up right behind you here, right behind me. Could have kind of back here, trimmed some trees, kind of put it in here. I've got a pretty good trail that comes out right here. Looks like deer have been using it. There's some pretty good deer tracks here. But the biggest thing is the turkeys roost just kind of straight over to our east here, about 200 yards, 230 yards, something like that. So my hope is I want to keep the blind far enough this way that we don't spook them getting into it. We're gonna have to make a pretty long walk to get in here without spooking them. Last year I set up a little too close. I ended up jumping one off the roost, but I ended up getting a bird out the deal anyway. But so that's our hope, is to keep it far enough this way that we can get in undetected, and then hopefully get a bird down. So just beautiful today. A little cold. It's supposed to get a little colder, but seeing turkey tracks, being out here and grass is starting to green up, man, it just gets you going. Can't wait for them chickens to start hitting the ground, man. So hey, stick with us, and hopefully we'll have some good turkey footage here in a couple weeks.
Well before bugs. Yeah, but well before years ago. That was a different one. That one sounded closer. Yeah. They're not very far. They're a couple hundred yards. Yeah, there were 2 or 3. Jake's are still checking it out, man. There we go. I got it. Oh, there we go. I need you to do that. Seems like he's going back down. Yeah. If he's a dominant bird, I'm hoping that other bird is not straight. We'll come over here. And they may work back this way. Oh, look at that freaking beard, man. Holy freaking cow. They may work this way. Oh, look at that. Oh, that cobbler. He's coming. He's running those jakes off. Look at that. If I had a jake decoy, we'd be in business, man. We would have killed turkey 20 minutes ago. Man, got them turned around. Yeah, it looked like they just turned. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely turned. Oh man, they're beautiful, aren't they? Dude, that's freaking awesome. Got the turkey feeder, man. Can't stop the flop. Okay, here we go. They're gonna come in. Gotta get this thing on. Hold that button down right there. Gotta hold it down for a while. There you go. Okay, get ready to do Tom for coming in. Now we get to where you don't have to move a whole lot. I'm gonna have her glove on here real quick. Okay, if one's strutting, pick the strutter up. Go on in, boys, go on in. Okay, get ready, get ready. Yeah, definitely pick the strutter. The one that's strutting now. Yeah. That's the one you want. Remember, when he gives you a chance, pull back. Did you hear that though? That was his spin. messing with their ladies. Those chicks come in here, they'll bring the cobblers back in.
Teamers, it's Saturday morning, the 14th of April. It is about 40 degrees outside with about a 15 to 20 mile an hour wind on the west-northwest, so it feels like it's about 28, I think is what I said.
It does.
And we went and chased turkeys this morning, so we had some kind of strong storms. I wouldn't say anything was severe, but some areas had some strong storms last night and dumped some rain. And so we thought the turkeys ought to be moving. You know, we had this hunt planned for a while, so it wasn't like this was just on a whim kind of thing. But so we get out there. I've had a blind set up. As you can see from the beginning of the video, I've had a blind set up for a couple weeks. Turkeys did exactly what we thought. I mean, I thought they were going to fly down. I didn't know if they'd fly down in the field, but they flew down in the field. And, you know, you can't really hear it, but in the first couple videos, they gobbled, not a lot, but they did gobble quite a bit on a limb. But then once they flew down, they shut up. I mean, they didn't do it again until you got really aggressive with the calls, and even then they were kind of reluctant. So we had, 6 jakes come in. We could have shot 6 jakes at any point in time, but it was really hard when you were looking at a double beard and the hooks on these guys from across the field and, just waiting. But this morning was your classic early season turkey hunt where the turkeys are still henned up and just didn't want to leave the hens. You know, we had a hen decoy. I think if we would have had a Jake or another Tom decoy, we may have gotten those gobblers to commit a little bit more. But, other than that, there really wasn't a whole lot else we can do. And as you can see, the man behind the bow didn't do so well.
Didn't come through today. We were planning on about a 15, 20-yard shot. And the closest they got today was about 30, 32, something like that. We didn't have a shot there from my angle in the blind. And then when they got moved out by those jakes again, when they came back through following the hens, they just followed out just a hair further out, right between yardages on my bow for me. And I aimed a hair high, and then I slung it higher than that. Wasn't a real good shot. So,
but that's why it's hunting and not killing. And if it would have been a little later, here in a couple of weeks, we're probably going to come back and try to get in here in a couple of weeks because, those hens, when they get to where they're not dependent on these hens all the time or stuck to these hens like glue, it should be easy money. And maybe by then we get a little Jake or a Tom decoy to go with it and have the whole setup. So, early season, you kind of just got to intersect them, kind of figure out where they're going to go. And we pretty much did that. The field where they were headed should have had some corn coming up that should have been really small. And so that's probably where they were going to feed at. But, it is what it is. And we're going to get after it again. And hopefully next time we're holding a bird at the end of this. So.